How's it going, and welcome to my website. Of course, my name is Willie and I'm the host of 5linx Playbook.com. Now, it's really important that you understand that I am a distributor for 5linx, which simply means that I am not a third party that's just giving you information. So you want to make sure that you do your due diligence. But if you hear, maybe you clicked on a link and you want to review 5linx or whatever the case may be, you're going to find everything you need to know about 5linx, the co-founders, what the company is about, what I'm about, what we stand for, my goals, ambitions. You're going to learn it all right here. More importantly, you're going to learn what it really takes to grow a 5linx business, because the biggest problem that I've seen since I've joined 5linx is a lot of people come in with false expectations. And what I mean by that is they come in like I did, thinking they're going to be rich overnight, and it's completely the opposite. So I want to make sure that 5linx Playbook keeps you up to date with what's going on in 5linx currently, what you can use in your business, some smaller strategies you can use within your business to help you grow or help you go to the next level. Now, it's also important that you understand that as a distributor, I don't have any inside scoop on 5linx. I don't have any secrets that I can give out that comes directly from corporate. As a distributor, everybody has the exact same playing field. The only difference between me and maybe another person out there is I'm actually going to be going into the trenches, trying out different things. And when I find things that work for me growing my 5linx business, I'm going to be bringing it back to my team and sharing it with them inside of this website. Now, of course, if you are on my team, then you will have access to 5linx Playbook Inner Circle, where I share with you the things that I'm doing to grow my 5linx business. And if you're not in the Inner Circle, meaning you're not on my team, then you still have complete access to the website, where we still talk about different prospecting strategies and things like that. Now, who am I? Well, up until I would say 2007, I was a dude that was doing in law enforcement. I was a security officer working 2 jobs around the clock. I was making roughly about $52,000 a year. And prior to 2007, I had it made. Like, I'm talking about I could walk in the store, didn't have to worry about looking at a price, or didn't have to worry about my bank account getting drained or any of that type of stuff. But unfortunately, in 2007, I was in a motorcycle accident. I broke my collarbone. I bust my head. I had road rash everywhere. I mean, I beat my body up pretty good. Now, just in case you're wondering, yes, I still ride a motorcycle. I am addicted to it. I don't think I'll ever stop riding. But with that said, the moment I hit the ground, my income stopped. So when I went from making $52,000 a year to making less than $35,000 a year, because at that time what I was doing was trading time for money. So I would go to work, give people my time, and in return they would give me money. So because I couldn't go to work because my collarbone had to heal and all the other stuff that was going on, I couldn't make money. So as a result, I wound up losing my car. I lost my motorcycle. Actually, somebody stole my motorcycle while I was on my way to the hospital. So that was a big bummer for me. Since then, I've had like 3 other motorcycles, so it's not that bad, but at that time, I thought it was like the end of the world. Now, why 5linx? The reason why I decided to join 5linx is really simple, because I remember when I was going through the repo man knocking on the door, getting the phone calls, bill collectors wanting to know when they was going to get their money and things like that. And I remember I was up in the borders. And unfortunately, we don't have borders no more, but I was up in the borders and I was reading a passage where a dude was saying how going to work, you can make a living, but it'll never make you wealthy. And of course, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what it said. But as I read that, I was like, man, that's true, because here I am, I'm living it. At that time, I had started looking for ways to supplement my income and things like that. So I wound up going to a presentation. This presentation was talking about grants. Now, I don't know the first thing about writing grants, but I was psyched up about it. I told my girl, she was there with me, I was like, we gonna do this. We're gonna start doing grants and we're gonna get this money from the government and we're gonna, be okay. Well, the reality is, to learn how to actually write a grant to get approved costed over $1,000 just for them to get started with. So I didn't have $1,000 in my pocket. I had exactly $567 in my pocket, and that was the money that I had for my car note. And at that time, my car note was already behind, I would say, 3 or 4 months. So Once that dude left because we didn't do the grant, so they had another speaker that come up, and this speaker just blew my mind. He got up there talking to me about the internet, how his 10-year-old son was making money selling third-party products and things like that. Now again, when it came to sales, I was completely illiterate. So I had no idea that I was actually walking to a presentation just for somebody to pitch me on their latest doohickey. So I'm up there, I look at my girl when she tell me, like, when he was talking about how it works and things like that, I was like, this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. Because it seems so simple. I love technology. It was based around technology, which was the internet, and taking advantage of the huge bubble at the time that was online with people doing affiliate marketing and things like that. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna do it. Well, the only problem was it took $500 because I needed a merchant account. Now, I looked at my girl, she looked at me, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it, because I mean, at this point, you know, no guts, no glory, right? So I jumped on board with it. I paid the $500, got a merchant account. Then they told me I needed the phone thing that allows you to do the auction. So basically the reality is I walked out of there spending the whole $567. I might have had $3 left out of it, wasn't much more than that. Went home, was super excited, and the moment I got home, I realized I don't know the first thing about what I'm doing. The whole concept was for me to create my own mini auctions, something like what eBay do, and every time somebody buy it from me, then I would get a small commission off of it. They call it drop shipping. Well, after doing it for 3 months, not making any money, I incurred another $150 a month that I had to pay. So on top of the $567 that I paid to get started, I had to pay another additional $150 a month, and I had nobody that I could really call up and ask questions and things like that. So when 5linx was introduced to me, I just seen it. But more importantly, I didn't just see it for what it was. I seen two powerful features within 5linx that I really, really wanted, which was that help that you get from your sponsor, as well as the residual income. Because the reality is, as an affiliate marketer, I had to keep selling if I wanted to keep making money. With network marketing industry, once you make a sale, depending upon what company you're looking at or what company you join, once you make a sale, that one sale, as long as you keep that customer happy, then you'll keep getting paid off that same customer. So that means within the network marketing industry, one customer can be potentially thousands of dollars for you, depending upon what you're selling and how good your retention rate is. That concept, I understood it very well. So I went home, done my research. After my friend introduced it to me, I found out some interesting things, which you're gonna learn all throughout this website, on some of the key factors that made me decide to go with 5linx, which is one of them was the stock options. Because when I looked at 5linx compared to every other company, at that time when I joined 5linx was a $500 buy-in. And what that simply meant was, just to be a representative, you have to pay $500 up front. Now since then, 5linx has dropped down to $250 buy-in. And as a result of that, a lot more people have been able to jump on board. But I don't think that people truly understand like how powerful 5linx is, or the network marketing industry is as a whole, because it's such a low buy-in. And when it's such a low buy-in, people perceive value of it as exactly that. I mean, $250, people spend that on video game systems. People spend that in food and cable and things like that. So because it's not some huge amount of money, sometimes people don't have the right mindset. And as a result of that, they'll wind up coming into 5linx and doing absolutely nothing. So my goal with this website, which is 5linx Playbook, is to tell you everything you need to know about 5linx before you get started, tell you what you can expect out of 5linx, but most of all put you on a path to hitting your first position. Because the one thing that I found out about 5linx, and I can't speak on other network marketing companies because I'm not one of those network marketers who bounce from company to company to company. 5linx is the only network marketing company I've ever been with, and I'm praying that it's the only company I ever be with. So I can only speak about 5linx because that's what I've been a part of. But when I was doing my research and things like that, I did find out one thing that really made me jump on board with 5linx, which was they was the only company at the time of this recording that will allow you to have shares or ownership within their company just for you hitting a specific pin level. This really intrigued me because when I looked at the top people who really got famous or really hit that $1 million mark, all of them came from stock options, whether they was in Microsoft or they was in some other type of technology company or they was in Google. They all had shares in stock option, and when it went public, they became instant millionaires, and in some people's cases, billionaires. So as a result of that, I understood the power of what stock options can do for you, and I wanted to position myself in front of the stock option. So with that said, continue reading the page. You're gonna learn a lot of stuff here. You're gonna have a lot of fun, but most of all, I want you to remember that you're not going to get any hype, you're not going to get any BS, and you only going to get the facts. Meaning, if I haven't personally done it, or I'm not close to someone that has personally done it, it will not make it into the 5linxplaybook.com website. It's just that simple. With that said, continue reading, enjoy, and I can't wait to see what you do with this awesome content.